sec. We're just gonna get to the check some stuff out. Don't need it. Just doing a quick check to make sure I don't have to change anything before I go and play. Pretty sure I've got all the stuff. All my expenses. Perfect. Yep. Yep. Right. Alright, okay, cool. Sorry. Just over communicating now with Newt to make sure that we get all this done correctly. Because obviously we don't want to have up where putting yes, the wrong amount of stuff in. We don't want to be. So he's at 1400. Missing Justin and David Bouet. But yeah, we should be good. Newt's just saying you might roll something on this. Let's see. Top one. Something. Let me go grab another thing. We're almost at the game. Promise. Soon. Very, very soon. Yeah, so this is what we should be running into. So, Newt's team has two mummies, one with block, one with just the guard. So like they're getting there, you know, they're doing some development and all that jazz. Yeah. So he's got that. He's got one blitzer in, so there's only the 2 tackle. Zombies has to. Oh, sorry, this one. Fast ghoul with the blodge sidestep sure hand, so you know, good piece. And then sneaky get ghoul, diving tackle ghoul, and regular ghoul. So like the ghoul, sneaky get ghoul's kind of scary. Diving tackle ghoul I have to be aware of because screw me over otherwise. Super ghoul will have a shot at Lady Ghoul. See if we can. Strip ball. Zombies are all just. So we're down 2, so we've got 2 bench. No DP in, but really that doesn't matter because he's going to tell. Meanwhile, on my team, we're 195k higher than you. We've got Super Blitzer, number 1, which are a Legend Blitzer with all of the high punching stuff and the mistake of taking Frenzy and Dauntless, but, you know, live with that. We'll see if we can make Frenzy work for us this time. Got strength up, movement up, so we've got a fast Blitzer, but he doesn't have tackle, so he's not actually that good at dealing with the ghouls. This is our ghoul killer. This is our, well, this is our everything. It's like a safety / main. Bodyguard, number 1 with the mighty blow, block, and also good. Bodyguard 2 with the old guard block. Just regular, two just bog standard out of the box bodyguards. Guarding skill. Wrestle. Thrower. Leader and accurate. A little bit of efficiency. Dirty player. A dauntless, which could be nice for punching mummies if we need to. And then 2 bench. So let's go. I think a good game. I am hopeful, very least. Cool, alright, let's go. Yeah. Lots of zombies. So, oh my, I don't think I've seen this in forever. Holy shit, I have higher fan factor than another team. This is probably the first time this happened all season. Obviously, I'm not going to be playing anything. Click already. Newt, there's his 195. What could he get? Go. Bryce, Keg. Could go Ivan. Could go Skrull and then some other stuff. Probably Ivan. Ivan unless... Yeah, thought so. Ivan, and then you float the 5k. You're pretty happy with that. Ivan's spooky. Just that one bit of extra strength on the team. Replacing his missing fight. Cool. I am in the defense. Let's see. I'm putting my best foot forwards. Little bit of lag. Little bit of lag. Not terrible, but a little bit. Now, heavy bash team. Not so heavy bash as the other one. I think this is actually probably okay. Bit of guard, so I might space it out. Let's do something like this. Let's... Cool. Just a bit different, you know? It's just like, wait, what is this? Just to shift things around a bit. A little bit of non-symmetrical space stuff out. Be like, come over here, fight over here, or something. Now, where's Ivan? What does he do? Disturbing presence. That's really annoying. Strength 4, disturbing presence, strip ball, tackle, block, juggernaut, and the special skill is +1 to armor roll once a game. So it's the Varag, Thug, like, you know, Eric bash thing, except I'm not playing dwarf, otherwise. Okay, so Ivan's just a very good fight. 190k, that's actually fantastic. You lose the agi, you gain the strength, and you get a ton of good skills. Okay, they're going to punch everything, which is what we expect from the start, right? You have a little space here, just so if there's a decision to move anything up, it can't, like, the mummies can't be the ones that move up and, like, really get in too easily. A little bit more. If one. Two. No, I didn't. I spoke way too soon. Okay, that's great. All right. Even if this is a removal, wait, we are doing already quite well. That's a strength 4 piece, so obviously. Do nothing. He doesn't want to follow up. You don't want to float Ivan. You really don't want to use the star player, the thing on. Oh, he does! Alright, KO'd then. That work on. I thought it was just armor. Armor value roll. So it's not just the armor roll. You know, it is. He has Mighty Blow, right? Hang on. Cool. So I'm just trying to figure out what happened here. So he rolled an 8, which is enough, right? To break armor, he gets an 8+. He then used Dwarven Scourge. Got a 7 on the injury, +1 to KO, but this only applies on the armor. Oh. I'm pretty sure that skill's bugged, because that shouldn't have activated if it's only supposed to be an armor roll. That just says armor roll, right? Yeah. Okay, well there you go. So it is bugged. Good to know. The end result of all that is yes, there's something wrong with that. Never mind. Really good setup. Half meter blitz with super blitzers, so we're going in with the... can you get there easily? Yeah, you can. Gonna need to put someone in front of you. You go here. Push. Back there. Okay. Here, so you can't run. Nothing to foul. I don't really want to put him on the front, but I don't really have much of it. I don't want to get too in front of all of this though, right? Like, let's give myself a little bit of room to breathe and move. You can't force the side. Let's just sit here like this. They're quite compact, but I don't think there's enough here to run around, especially if I keep these three out of the thing. So I think, so I'm trying to learn my lesson from. I've played a couple of games against Bastion, and I keep over fighting the front here when I just don't. I just shouldn't, because I get caught up. This is here to stop these, to limit this mummy's movement. Could have probably used this guy instead, but yeah. This means that, like, these are harder to blitz, right? There's no juggernaut, so this guy. Well, no, this. So this would actually be a great blitzing. Push him up, but he's coming in for the 3-die. This limits movement well, but it doesn't. If I put more stuff up there, it would have just caused me to get based by it. You know what? I'm gonna get fouled, so I'm gonna do nothing. Yeah, he can come through here, but this he can move through here anyway. Like, this doesn't only move one square, so he knocks me down, and then what? Cool. So I think in this position should have pushed this guy to here. That way he could have walked this mummy straight through. Obviously, maybe not, this square is not the best spot, but okay. Got the one guard in there. No guard on Ivan. I got 1 assist. I need 2 more to make this a blitz here. Push this guy up there. Issue is then that only makes this guy go sideways. This is what I didn't want to do by putting more things up. It's just get everything. Foul. Okay. Still got the assist here. Guard assist. So this nice because he's self up. Got a guard there that I can't. And this is actually nice because if I can push this up and out, get the knockdown. If I don't, where's better for me to get it that way? That's fine. That's quite... Yeah, I should have used something. You should use this guy to do this assist instead of this, because then I could have put that in there. Counted a lot of this. We're probably going to send you to this square. Give myself the 1 die here. I haven't used bits yet. I've got no clever ways of moving this guy. I could stand this one here. And blitz this guy in here. 1 die. Bit of a stretch, but it does also, in a nice way, free up this. I like. Oh, I've already blitzed, have I? Fuck. Already miscounting my blitzes. Great timing. Still gonna move this guy, though. Cool. Already miscounting my blitz. Yeah, that's okay. The dodge is nice to move this guy over, just free up the other tackle. Taking frenzy on. So we keep this here. That's very important. Being able to push the mummies on this side is... It's something. No, we'll see what he decides to do. Yes, that's... Okay. Blocks are good. He's kind of caught up here. Yeah, putting this guy in here. Get a 1 die. Something. Just blitz. Guard in. We weren't doing it. Good balance though, right? Mix of stuff that's in the fight versus... he does win that eventually, though. Okay. Okay, cool. This is very interesting. Right, okay. This is one blocker holding down 2. It's a tempting block to take here, obviously. The leader. I mean, I got the extra reroll, which is not... I realized I had that. Start chancing some blocks. But these 2 mummies are both standing here. That didn't work. Which means I've now got... like, my... done. I think what my plan at this moment is, I'm gonna whip the guard guy around here, stand up the DP, stand up. Actually, I don't have to stand the DP. Stand up this guy, right? So then I've got like this is annoying. Having Ivan stuck punching something. I know it's my DP. I know fouling. And then blitz. Okay. Go around to here. It's when we take the boat, we take the power. That's just, and we probably do put it. Oh, huge. Oh, the regen worked. Okay, well that's still pretty good. They've got the tackle over here now. These guys are both still over here. I'm gonna, yeah, now is the time. Now is the time to stay. So these two are both on this. Now I'm pretty sure one of them's gonna get the knockdown, but I've got like stuff stuck around. This is on. Ivan, always gonna be -1, but then it's +1. I could fix that by standing another thing on Ivan. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. So I am tying a lot of my stuff up right now to make this as hard as possible, but I've got my back up here. And one of his tackles is Ivan's that's not gonna be good. Yeah, so we're just cramming in at this point. He can't remove these two. He's got a red die at the moment. He can add another assist in by moving to here. He has to get rid of though. So like he's got to get past this. Remove this line. Got to get rid of that one out of the way. Got to maybe take a block. This thing's stuck at the moment. Okay, so that's awesome. Yeah, or even better. Oh. Okay, right, sorry. I thought he was targeting this guy. I said even better because I thought he was about to throw the, So, yeah. That was the correct thing. I was going to say, I think he should have been targeting the lino here. That's his way out, and he did. That's good. It also means he can get the extra assist in to get the one die this way. Wait. No, he's got a one die now. Oh, we went to the 3 die over here. That's worked again. I'm going to choose to have you stuck there, so it's fair. He's still here. He can't get off this. Good. So it means that anywhere he goes to cage, if he does move on, it's going to be real. That's there. Has to make a dodge with the ghoul. Yeah, comes in to get the 2 die block. It's a power. Can follow. Does follow. Okay, interesting. Can I crack this? Is the question. Can I somehow crack this? Blitzing here. Not a bad move, actually. I kind of like that. Oh! Oh! Okay. Spicy. Gonna dodge here to do the foul. One assist foul at the moment. But it's a sneaky get. Oh, okay, well, that block. Use the skill. This lets me do a blitz off this way. Now this is still pretty solid, right? Even though I've got, yeah, I'm saying, oh, I've got these two stuck. I don't have any way through them. Oh, he's fouling this. Okay. I mean, listen, I think a bit of a mistake. If you're playing like Elf, something, this is not a good shot. So I have to make a choice. I really like to blitz this, and go and stand my sidestep, blodge, strength 4 on the goal. That'd be awesome. But right now, I need. Cancel these two. I don't want this getting fouled. Well, I don't want him coming back this way. I can swing these. Do I swing these around now? Good doing. Yeah. We definitely do. Off. We go that way. Launch. Cool. Alright, that gives us a really powerful option. Now that we're, like, free over here. And I can take the one. Given. Yeah. Now we got two very scary pieces of free in the backfield. A limited, like, there's ways forward, but it's tough-ish. Do I stand this one up? No. He wants to foul him. He's kind of good foul bait in a way. So we should be right. Wants to foul that. So, get the block here. Technically he can get enough together to blitz here. I am a long way forward with this. I'm a long way forward with this too, but at least this... Got the 3 die. I do choose to stand firm here, because it limits the movement. Yeah, like this is all still locked. This is the only square he can move through, and because of how these have, like, he has to move this one forward now, and then he has to squeeze everything through this square, and he has to set up in the middle. Alternatively, pushes through over here, but there's more stuff in it. That not being a break too is also massive. No pals there. Other. I'm going to go and stand actually Yeah. This is because now where does he go? His best option is actually a move down here and jump over. I couldn't stay there, though. So I could either go backward. May have opened up this way for him. He's not re-rolling that. Ivan. Yeah. So now it's starting to open up. Tackle Mighty Blow hanging out back here. That thing getting stunned is also. Ivan down. Got a tackle zombie that can go. What? I mean, in some ways, I don't hate the idea of like screening back here now. You can move this up and then other stuff come in. This is a little rough because of where this is. I guess we're going to foul it. But venting chain push. Apparently Yep. This is also a really good setup because the thing I'd want to hit the most is that. But the thing that actually gives me access to all is hitting this. Good conundrum to force upon me. So I can hit this. Kind of cool. With this stuff and get that. I want you marking Ivan. That is cool. I'd like to separate this guy out, but he's in too strong a position if I push him down here. Can't do that. It's two in the... Oh, you know what? No, this is good. This is fine. Lock. Push him down here. Okay. I'm not a huge fan of leaving this to be punched by that, but... I could put this in here, but I want this on the ball. I want the stand for me. Just put... in... Frenzy Blitz problem. End up here. And I'd... Yeah, sorry. Some ways it's better. Um, I think in this circumstance, I can't go onto the board. And I just need to stay where maybe I could have taken the... I could have re-rolled it. I could have greed-rolled that. That would have been cool. Stay here. Next turn I need to get these guys out. I'm hoping this isn't enough, like, room for him to do something. Separating a mummy out, maybe it's good enough. Maybe. I don't know. Would have gone in, I guess. Doesn't feel good. Having these two right next to each other feels amazing. Having free strength 4 sounds... Definitely could have re-rolled that, though. That would have been a choice. Goes, but... That's fantastic. I love that. Love that. Didn't reroll. I think maybe that was the reason. This is not accessible. You don't reroll that. Can go sideline. That's possible. That's good. Juggernaut, so bend whatever. But not going to follow though. I think that was a bad choice though. Oh, that's not a good choice. You wanted the 3+ out of here. Does have tackle. That's important to remember. So what are we doing here? I think we can, really depends on what Newt does with these last 3 players. Putting this guy there or there is better. That way he can dodge in. It's just a 3+ through. Much better than 4+, 3+, tap. Okay, we're going forward over here. Good choice. You can't get over. This side's just not accessible. And you can't stay here because... Okay. Okay, we've got a plan, Bruin. Right. That fouling is very sensible, yep. Okay, so the stun... And it also blocks off the rear access. Pretty good for Newt. Alright. Stand that up. Can't cancel that assist, unfortunately. I can put... I do want to put... Okay. I can use this to punch Ivan backward. Right? But... risky. I can run this guy forward, so bring him around. Something over here. Or... come over here. Right? Do the 1 die hit here to push this guy up, go stand on the ball. Not a guard piece. That's a guard. I get the knockdown on Ivan, then I can run this guy around to 3. Hit here. Dead. But I don't think I can. I think this is pretty good. That's good. Okay. start. 3 plus 6, 7, 8. So it's really good blitz. If I move this guy out. Out here. This is in range. So I do have to do this turn, otherwise I'm... But always worth... I'm worried about scoring threats. I mean, I'm not knocking the ball down, so I think I have... Can I turn next turn and get... More important to stop the score. He just moves in and stops me, though. If... So... More important, actually, that this goes... Take block first, because that gets us onto the... Up. Uh-huh. We got reroll, so we go for it, obviously. Go. Well, we could read this. Boom. Oh! No regen on that ghoul. Just got a shoulder. Okay, and now we're in the face of their ball carrier with sidestep strength 4. And he needs a knockdown here, which isn't that hard to get this free. He can't blitz through to clear this off with that. Everything's pretty good, except the thing that's missing from all of this, if this guy was instead here, then this would find it slightly more difficult to move. That probably would have been in hindsight, but it took almost my entire turn to get that. Alright. Oh, God. Oh, I mean, slightly better outcome, but... There's the rerolls. No knockdown there. No knockdown there means that this... Huge. Really, really big. He had to reroll the dub skulls. Like, no choice. Terrible timing. Now, obviously, I can't get a chain push here because this guy's going to step. Probably. So that's going to be an. And do this here. Try and get them both down, out and down. Actually, my best shot. Unless moves this around here to try and get the one guy to get out, then I have. Where you place the guard piece at the back would have worked to place him 1 square to the left. 1 square to the left, hit the tackle player, and knock the ball carrier into the 2 guard players by the mummies. Sorry. Him here. that we say? This guy one over. And then hit the tackle piece over to here. Yeah, so... Well, anyway, sorry. Kind of. I think the issue with that is that then I've got... Like, it is a half die shot onto the zombie. No. It is a half die shot on the zombie. Is it worth it? Worth it. Okay. Yeah, let me think about my turn that I have to do right now. And there were 2 guard pieces by the mummies? I got 1 guard here and I got 1 guard. I only have 2 guard. The other guards are his mummies. I only have 2 guards. It's this one. This one. The other guards are his. Yeah, exactly. So that's why I wasn't really considering it there. But no, but hey, fair call. That was. Oh yeah, and I've got this. Oh, what a place to be. What a place to be. I can get in here. Like any of this. Oh, mess. That was me. I made it messy. Yeah, no, fair enough. I was wishing they were. If you move to here, that solves my problem with this guy. Doesn't solve. That's all 1 dies. This is good. I can get the... If this works, I get the push, I can move this into the... Yeah. That. Follow. Okay. Now that's on the ball. Two strength block here. Go. +2. Push. Rubber. May just step here. I got my reroll in? No, I didn't. I took too long. That's my bad. That's my fault. I fucked up. Took too long. Oh. I should have also stood this up to stop this thing moving. There were a lot of things I could have done. Yeah, it was an outside chance, but, you know, I think, yeah, if I had managed to get that pick up. Got the pick. If I had got the pick up, got the move, I would have been pretty... We're playing with 4-minute turns, so I have no excuse. What we've got in Big O, in our region, because we have so far to the servers in France. We can get some really bad server lag issues. So, to make up for that, we're playing with 4-minute turns. But, it comes with its own issues, obviously. You know. But that was my fault. I could have played that faster. So, don't have any sympathy. Fuck that. On my own. But yeah, no, we play 4-minute turns, no time bank. On the plus side, it helps people who are having a little bit of server lag get things done in a normal turn. On the downside, if you're playing a team like Nobles and you have a lot of fend and stand firm to trigger, it eats your reaction time up, and it can also eat your Apo timer. Very, very quick problem. Stand. But you know, it's okay. It's a balance of things, and you just got to make it work. Yeah. Okay. Well, ooh. So. Yeah. Stand up. You're gonna hit the ghoul. I'm saving him for a blitz hit, because I want to. If I can bring this ghoul down, we are very happy. Don't need to, as it turns out. Could have surfed a zombie instead, but actually, if you follow that up, I might get a armor break. Oh well. Could do the 1-die hit here. Let's hit. Might give me a 2-die hit over here, so I prefer that. All the rerolls I finish with, not greed blocking, not greed rolling. Yeah, okay. That didn't get us the extra hit. Could have blitzed that instead. Probably. Oh, well. But... If you look at, yeah, you can see probably... It's most obvious when I click on something, the amount of time it takes for the action to actually trigger. That's what we're talking about. So, I've had 8 seconds of Apo timer disappear instantly. Now, we did have those issues back on Blood Bowl 2 as well. They were still issues then. But then we just played with 4-minute turns anyway. That's what we used to do to deal with the lag. Like, well, not just to deal with the lag. It's what everyone did. Everyone played. Well, REBBL always played with 4-minute turns. And we did have lag issues then, but they were not quite the same. But people used to have bribes eaten all the time. They used to have Apos eaten. Like, the time would just disappear, and you'd be like, well, what am I doing? But at least then you had, like, the whole time. You had a set timer for every single action. Because all of your, quote-unquote, defensive actions are, like, compressed into 30 seconds. No, I'm in Australia. So, it's even worse for us. I believe Newt's on coast of the States, but no, I am down on the east coast of Australia. Pretty, yeah, long round trip. I mean, it's got to get from me to France, where the servers are. And I say France with servers. I don't know that for certain, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. They're in France, and then they have to go all the way to Newt as well, and then be reconfirmed. Internet's pretty fast, right? Electricity is quick, but it's not like about as long as you could make it take, really. yeah, exactly. The good thing is, like, for most intents and purposes, having, like, for a turn-based game like this, is probably one of the few games you can actually play with lag and not have a massive impact on performance. Like, massive impact. Some impact, but there's not like this, like, it ruins your game. Like, you couldn't play a first-person shooter or League or something like that. At least latency can be massive here and not really matter that much. Which is nice. But yeah, okay. Second half, 0-all. I've managed to pick out one ghoul, which is pretty big. Not managed to hurt the others. I got some KOs back, so this guy fending for himself is constantly, just always. So first thing I do, not have. We're gonna quarterback the thing. Move forward. I've got my Dauntless up again, and this time I actually get to use him how I want. You're gonna blitz. So, put you. The way this is set up, it's really hard for me to access. I could blitz with this. Perfect defense actually helps me more than it helps a lot of teams. Like, you wouldn't want to do this again. Perfect defense, like, screwing you up. But on this team in particular, it's not so bad. Or against Undead, just because of how they don't, particularly because they're down some. I can still, like, if a mummy gets moved up here, that's good. It means the mummy's stuck in. Anywhere. It's orcs where they just everything punches you all the same. Who gets stunned? Oh, the mummy got sent off! Oh, I was looking for the stun! Oh, the mummy got sent off! Oh, that's... See, when that happens, it is shit, right? Like, you can't be like, oh yeah, well, you know, fair's fair. It's like, that's awful. It's better than throw a rock, but it's still pretty bad. Yeah, I just got a message from Newt just then. He just said that's about as horrible as that could go. It's like, yeah, yeah, it is. That's freaking awful. What the hell? Oh. It's like, it's not as bad as throw a rock. Throw a rock was worse. Because it could just kill one of your players, and has killed many people's players over there. But it's just, I don't know. There's some of the events are just, I know it's the game. I know it's just how things go, but I'm actually going to push this. I'm going to move up. Because this is going to have a hard time getting in. That... I don't... I want to stand. Don't get cocky. When I say push, I mean like push up. We're gonna go. Yeah. We're gonna stay set. This is what I'm trying to do here is obviously open up. We re-roll this. Okay. What we're obviously trying to do here, we're trying to do like, hey, look, this is the obvious way I could go. It's tough to deal with, but it's obviously a way. So we'll see what the response is. Everything here being like kind of stuck. Nothing can really come in and make an escape here. So this is stuck. This all being stuck means that you kind of have to pick. And if you overcommit here, then I can swing that way. But this was only because that mummy went down. If that mummy was standing right here, God, different story. Having to move like everything in the middle here to get this mummy over here. God, I just... But yeah, that pickup not working is bad. I went accurate because I was sick of having a thrower that couldn't throw on a 2+. Oh, here's Juggernaut. I was like, do I stand firm? No? He's gonna get fouled. Wrap this. Depending on how much he puts over here. The ball's still safe, but when it the first turn it fails, though, you start feeling like, oh god, here we go. Like, this is that super painful, annoying, like, 3 turns in a row where you just cannot pick the ball up, and it doesn't matter what the opponent does, like, because they take a couple of turns to just beat everything on your team up, because they don't feel like they need to go for the ball, eventually they get to the ball anyway, and it's still on the ground. That's the problem. So yeah, the ball's still safe for now. But yeah, see, crowding over here is good-ish. You do nothing here, because you just get back to here. So more of these free is good. Yeah, you play rats, you don't have that problem. Yeah. I'm sure. No, I have suffered through nobles for 4 seasons now. Ooh, badly hurt. Okay, best outcome. For an injury, at least. Oh, and a send-off for that ghoul. Sick. It was kept... Yeah, but still, like... Alright, cool. So, this is all over here now. A man is just holding down the fort. This got pushed over here. Great. So, can I move just if you go here? Oh, you know what? I just thought maybe I should actually guard this properly for the pickup, because far out of this fails. I wanted to move this, but, you know, this... That's a tough hit. Okay, take the block. Not great, but I think I'm willing to actually... This is the horrible part of nobles, though. You sit there and go, now I have to roll, like, a 3 to make the rest of my turn, because the ball is now definitely accessible. That's spooky. Yeah, that's a disincentive. Yeah, that... Oh, God. Here we go. Especially because I'd rather hand it off to this. Go for the handoff here as well. Maybe. This is pretty good. A 4. Great. Okay, so now, like, because of that, we are now able to just, like, properly go. Green like that. Yeah, that looks pretty. Have I blitzed yet? No. Take the move. 1. Knock that down. Assume this gets knocked down. Maybe, rather than being really silly, we just go for the this here, over here. Let's just do that. Let's not be silly. We don't have to go crazy here. I don't have to go over here. Be over here. Take the block. Sensible, sensibles. Back up. In range. All good. Screen. Look at this. Look at the spacing. Oh. I think, listen, so with the whole 2-3s thing, no, I don't want to roll 2-3s, but I think to activate, like, get shit to happen, I had to. That was my feeling. That was my feeling. And then, yeah, obviously, like, get the ball the hell out of there. Get him in the right spot so he can't get based by the diving tackle, so he's not in range of this thing. Yeah, you know. It's good though, but hey, the plan basically worked. The problem is that you do that and you sit there going, God, I wish I was playing elves. It'd be 2+2+, and I would have scored by now because I'd be set fast, and this thing would have been an edgy 2+ line then instead of an edgy 4+. You could have just gone and scored and movement 7 and shit. You know, it's a whole thing. Ooh. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna wrestle that. But yeah, we're doing all right. Doing all right. Had some very fortunate block dice come through out of these mummies for us. I say these mummies, but like that just being out for the rest of the game. I don't know. Whew, okay. Another KO. So, people probably don't know this. Probably don't know Newt that well. But Newt is the fucking hell. Oh, that's turned really fast. Oh god. That feels a lot less good than it did a few seconds ago. Like, that's... Whoa. Those two out, that's a problem. This makes me go, God. Okay, let's just think about this. 3, so they're 1 player down. Guaranteed 1 player down. We could be back to full strength. But, well, I say full strength, missing important pieces, but back full strength. He's missing a mummy. But we're probably going to be down 2. So, I think the best, at this point, the best plan is I'm going to hit this, blitz with this, onto the diving tackle, because that's probably the next most valuable bit. Don't think I can foul anything. I'll move this up here for safety, but then I'm just going to go... because I can't really protect it up. That's just... Can I get more dice? Yeah, I think this is good enough. With the diving tackle. We don't greed. We don't greed at this. Absolutely not. No greed. Yes. Sorry. The Discord pings are coming from my stream. Usually Discord has a conniption whenever I open, whenever I have a stream going, and it's like, oh god, you're streaming. Better mute everything for you. Make sure no one can hear what's going on, but it hasn't done that this time. Not that that's really an excuse. Take the GFI. Come on, we can do this. Yeah, so yeah, that my stream. Sorry. Let me see if I can mute because mute that one. I only have 2 servers that actually can ping, so yeah, usually. Right. You just go to the bathroom. Yeah, sorry, I don't know why it's pinging. It should be on streamer mode, but it's not. Usually that turns on. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, okay. This is an interesting one. Got 1 KO back, so I'm down 1 and you down. I mean, both of our players that are out, this one and the mummy, are both very, very impactful for different reasons. I'd say they're both fairly central to our team's game. So, oh wait, hang on. I'm not ending turn. I'm wait for. I mean, yeah, exactly. Just get the ref again. You know, just. Yep. Wait, I'm just gonna run this timer down. So Newt didn't pause it, but like, you know, we can just wait. We're not in a rush. It keep you central, I think. Notice the dirty player hasn't been used once, and that is because. Yeah, not really been much good to foul, let's be honest. Like, what I foul probably Ivan, definitely a ghoul, but they've just never been in... Oh, Newt back, okay. That was me again. Sorry. I don't... Usually it auto-activates streamer mode. Where? Maybe one sets up I can streamer mode. Okay, streamer mode's on, so that should stop the ping. I'll find that setting, sorry. Okay. Good now. Alright, so... I guess we do technically still have our Super Blitzer around, but the killers are... So as long as... Without the double mummy, it's going to be harder for him to hold this. And easier for me to hold him. We did go 1-0 up quite early. Usually something... Wait, what was that? It's sweltering heat. That's going to make the game a whole lot more interesting. If one of us scores, it'll make the game a whole lot more interesting. Done. Praying for the stuns. Okay, good. Fine. So, no one else saw that actually trigger, right? That he just magically disappeared. I didn't even get one of those flash screens, right? That wasn't just me. I hope Newt's still okay, because there was a little weird thing. Okay, no, he's done. He's cool. Juggernaut, so he always pushes me. Dead. Thank Christ he targeted him. My God. Now he's got a... now he's fixed his bench problem. Well, I wasn't using my DP anyway, so fair enough. Fair enough. Shit. Every time. So I had 2 DPs last game. One of them died last game. The other one's died this game. Now what? I am... Two. 3 down. Fuck. Oh God. He's gonna foul this. So yeah, Newt fouls a lot. I was gonna start saying that before when he started injuring. Yeah, Newt fouls a lot. Newt has the most fouls out of anybody in all of REBBL this season. He must be pushing 60 fouls total for the season this game. So, yeah. Killed your daughter. Shit. I have to say, that's concerning. Jeez, how'd that happen? Yeah. Problem with blitzing with this now is unless I do it here, it's the easier. Then I have to put... I have to blitz Ivan. He's got loads of zombies in the front. Gotta spread this out. He can't. I don't want him getting... So I have to... think... not so many players left. This is usually what happens in most of my games. I am retiring the team at the end. I have given up trying to make nobles work. I've even with strength 8 movement, probably a skill issue, but all the same, I'm sick of. I will find a less skill expressive team to just be bad at, but win maybe more. nobles are done. They do fun things, but they always run out of players. Always run out of players. And again, maybe that's just me. Probably just me. This is fun. Imagine that's getting blitzed by this. Or something. Damn. Ivan. Alright. Fuck it. We have a chance. Oh, dead Ivan. Oh, what a powerful move by Rick Passmore. Jesus. Okay, that's changed everything. What a fucking... Yeah. Okay, then. Right. I was like, oh, how am I gonna possibly finagle a way to blitz, like, you know, get the hit on this, and then, or that happens, you know, or either or. Here's the thing. If this hit works, right, I can go in via here, and I can get a hit here for one dies, and I can base everything. So this is going to happen. I'm doing this. This is an amazing opportunity. Dauntless. Oh, I can't. He didn't blitz the Dauntless. Tried to blitz this guy instead. It's changed everything. Okay. Let's go. Stand you up too. We got this. 3+. Let's go. Damn. Do I dare re-roll these? Yes. We don't follow. It's a 1 die into a red die, which is a little spooky, but nothing we can do about that second one, so charge. May as well send it around this way. No point pushing it back. Come on. Come on. Respond. This is the way. Come on. That way. Oh, here's sidestep. Never mind. Fuck. Oh, I'm an idiot. We take those. Shit. I was like, oh, why is it not working? Oh, well, damn. We had a good shot. We can, like, push to get to here, I guess, but then we get that thing in the way. We can't really base... We could base this, I guess. That kind of stops things moving. That's kind of good. I got one reroll left. I don't really want to do anything with it. Yeah, we just leave it. That was a good shot. I just didn't feel like I could reroll. Well, I did reroll. Sorry, I pro'd the It was a good attempt to get in. I'm glad I rerolled on the mummy. But oh, I wish this guy had sidestep. I wish I had frenzy. Damn, he gets it. If this is very possibly the day this guy dies. Oh well. 4 seasons, this has been my best blitzer. I've kept him alive somehow. No, but in answer to your what was not a question by you, Buzz, but worth mentioning. At the end of the season, I'm going to be spinning a wheel to see what my next is. I don't feel like making any choices. Too much pressure to pick a team and then do well with it. So I'm going to randomly select a team and blame all my future failings on that. He has to. He has to do it. There's no question. The one saving grace at the moment, a tiny saving grace, is that these two are kind of stopping motion this way. What he should do, just punch that way. One of these two takes a hit, pushes that away. And then you can move this back, cover the back corner from this guy. Right. Okay then. Now, unfortunately, I can't, like, do anything useful here. Even a chain push, like, this guy into that, like, push him out, that's kind of cool, sure, but it doesn't, like, get me to the ball. I can't really fill this square. I could, you know what, actually, I take that back. I could fill that, so if I fill that, if I push this guy to here and I fill that square, the problem is then that all my blocks are then dealing with two, or the guard's going to be on the... Yeah, it doesn't make things better, does it? What does it look like if I go... So I have to make at least one dodge. Hit this. It's a... We're looking for... We're looking for the POWs. We get 2 dice, but we need a POW. We need 2 dodges, and then we need a POW. And a rush. Alternatively... But how do I get assists on this? I can't get... That doesn't have jump up. That's not... I could take a 1 die here and try and push this guy, but he's just going to sidestep away, which is going to make it hard for me. So I think... I don't like this. This is tough, because as soon as this guy wraps around the back as well, I'm in a position where I have to... Yeah, so I can't send this guy back. That's tactical. That's a tactical blunder if I did that. Like, not going to do it. Can't send him backwards. I think this... I'll take the red dice from this guy onto the ball carrier if I can get him there. This is very good. Okay. This is working. So far. This is staying back here. What do I do? I bring you in for the... What about ball collection? Okay, we'll just make the one. Yeah. I found a new thing here, a different. Nah, it didn't work. Shit. Oh well. I thought I was gonna try. So, I didn't feel like I could reasonably re-roll that one die hit in here. I could have made it a 2 die to push him in. I almost certainly should have. I really should. It was a big mistake to not. I whiffed that. I could have. I did it at the end anyway. That was really good too. If I made that a 2 die, would I have re-rolled the double both down? The both down. What was the? I don't know. It would have been pretty good. It would have been red dice. Probably red dice twice? No, it wouldn't have been. It would have been 1 die. Oh, unless that guy was still up. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking hell. Nobles will not be in the wheel. No, I don't need to take that risk. Nobles won't be in the wheel. I won't be putting nobles in the wheel. I won't be putting stunties wheel. I don't want halflings or goblins. And I'm also not going to put Nurgle in the wheel because it just takes too long. And I think that Nurgle, unfortunately, are just not in a spot with this rule set. It's just yeah, it's not great. Not great. So, unfortunately, not putting nobles, imperial, and hero nobles. That's what they are. Yeah. Nobles, Nurgle, and the stunties won't be. Everything else will be in. Black Orcs, Chaos Renegades. What else? Terrible. Black Orcs, Chaos Renegades will be in. Underworld will be in. Everything. Khorne will be in. Khorne could be fun, right? Interesting choice. I support it though. That's a really good spot to be in to stop things moving around. It sort of sucked. If I made that a 2 die, I just wanted this to be free for the ball collection on the other end. Like it was the maximum benefit play, right? Play for the best outcome you can hope, you could possibly do. That was what I was thinking. Fortunately, no. So here, I've gotta go for the 1 die here, and I've got to take the blitz with this guy because he's got the best shot. That's better than... Obviously, I don't have good dodges here, so... Gotta go for it. More 1 dies. The only good outcomes here are actually knockdowns. So even if I push him to here, it's still not enough. So like it would still be the 4+ dodge is what I'm saying. So we do take that hit. No, look, that hit. We have 1 reroll. I like to use 4+, 3+, 2+, and then the block. If I got anything else I can do? Like the red die here, but again, a push is good there. Wait, no, it's not. It's even then, it doesn't fix anything. There's nothing else that fixes this. I've just got to take this shot. Makes the first dodge. Use the reroll. This is my offensive half, so yeah, team reroll. Get it? Doesn't want to go sideline. Oh, okay. Do we... I mean, the answer's probably almost certainly not. We take the block we know we can do now. Now that we've used our reroll. Okay. If I'd fallen, I guess I could have dodged him. Not worth the red die. Is it worth the 4? I can't use it. Worth the 1 die here. But it's not worth it. Okay. Leave all the rest of it. Yeah. No, nobles have been far too painful. I think if this was not my if this were not my offensive half, if it were my defensive half, sorry, and I still had the 1 turn attempt at the end of it, I might have let the score happen. I mean, I might have used the pro there to kind of keep a reroll for the 1, but obviously it's not. So, not using pro in that. Slight hope here he brings in the assist to take the shot. He fails, doesn't get a knockdown, gets a push, and I can sidestep. That'd be pretty cool. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's 2. Have 5 movement. Well, he actually can do that. Roll 2 G5s then. So I imagine what Newt's looking for is a way to get that block there, get the assist over to here, then blitz this out of the way, and then do... Yeah, do it that way. Yeah. Slightly better than the other, and then you get more play. DTs. Yeah, that's definitely Also the KO. Yep, down I go. Dodge. Tackle. Sideline. Yep. Perfect. Well played. And then he just has to... And Newt just has to not... Well, honestly, it doesn't actually matter if Newt scores it. Newt can probably fairly safe, depending on what happens here. Cool. But I didn't lose, which is pretty cool. Because, God, I've lost a lot this season. 1, 3. Gets it. Okay. Oh, scores. Okay. So, we're not done yet. There's a lot out. Oh, the heat strikes. Oh, that's a blitzer. Oh, please don't be the one I need. Which blitzer went out? Oh, okay. I have 5 players. I don't think this is enough. But I have 5 players. One of them's the super blitzer, and one of them's like the one turning threat, and one of them is a thrower. If I have any chance of scoring, I need both of them on, and I need Newt to set up in this fashion. Because if Newt doesn't set up like this, I can't score. Really, Newt should not set up like this. Yeah. Why is this man here? Ah, that's a setup. That's a good setup. However, given my lack of players, setting them up further, it's not that this is easy. This is incredibly difficult for me to get a thing going here. Super difficult. But it is easier than if weren't like. This is also very smart. This is, sorry, you can say just that. This spread is great. This makes my life very difficult. Good. Also good is this setup of these things. What would be better is 3 zombies, 1 there, and 1 there. I've got no way of dealing with it. None. Okay. So, what do we do here? Oh, and the DP's in such a good spot. Oh, Newt's done a really good job with it. It's gonna make my life so difficult. Okay. In fairness, what this does do is it makes my life really tricky when it comes to forcing like. So, here's the plan. I punch this, and I push it to there, right? The 1 die. Gotta roll with the 1 dies. It sucks, but it's just how it's gonna be. Okay. Then, this dude, this one is in here. Get our first sight. I don't want to go that way. I can't go that way. Can I? If I keep pushing this, I can. So this blitzes. That's the first one. This one's there, down here. Then the thrower's gonna come up, hand off in the tackle zone. Do it. I'll throw the running pass and then get into there. Okay, and then we take second hit. We've got no way of making that work, though. Do we? No way of making that. So, instead, best we've got here is a red die. A red die push into this, force up. This is the only way. The only way. Up to there, then the hit this way. That's 2. But then we have to fill these squares. That square's already filled. So we could step to there. Yeah, okay. It's fucking hell. Technically doable. But man, is this not fun. If I pull this off, I don't even know. Just get this. Okay, so even if I red dye this, that has to work first. If I can get this to be red dyed effect. What the fuck is this? Oh. Should I have done this the other way around with the Dauntless off the line? Done the blitz with the Dauntless. I still could have only had 1 assist in. But it would have been in 1 die at least, right? I mean, I'm an idiot. Don't worry. Good game with the... There's nothing I can do here. Work, is it? Nothing. Nothing. I mean, I should have gone with the Dauntless. Absolutely. Gone with the Dauntless. Oh well. GG's. A hard-fought draw. That's okay. I messed up. Gotta take the You gotta take your L's when you earn them. That's for sure. I mean, even if I hadn't messed up there. It could have worked, I guess, but this was such a long shot. Pick the ball up, throw the probably 4+ pass into the 4+ catch is not a fun time. Oh well. But yeah, Nobles will certainly be off the wheel. No, I just keep reading the last. Keep replying into it in my head. Anyway, Fiendish Fairy followed me 2 hours ago. Thank you. I haven't looked at the announcements until just now. Yes, very kind of you. Thank you for that. Thank you for sticking around the entire stream. That's probably even nicer. I've not even been looking at that. I've just been staring at the game. Ah. Oh well. Couldn't get it done. Newt played well. What are we gonna do? It happens. Ah. Oh, a good MVP though. Oh, how crushing it is to get a good MVP on a piece that you actually really want to get the MVP on, but you're getting rid of the team soon, so it doesn't really matter. Good. SPP. Yeah, so lots of SPP. 6. I got. Yeah, SPP. I've underperforming. Move over. Listen, it was a good game. Yeah. I mean, maybe. Maybe in I've maybe played a couple of arena. I don't play much arena or ladder, to be honest. Hey, Newt. Well done. Well played. I didn't do the thing for that last one was not like that one turn was not well done by me. I should have blitzed with the Dauntless instead. But it was still going to be very difficult to deal. Oh, you got your foul goal. Well done. Where's your fouls? Where are they? Oh, actually, I have to look on the don't I? Oh, screen. Oh, it's horrible. Jeez. Foul actions. 11. Well done. Yeah, and that's why you have the most fouls. So you're now well over 60. Like, you're like 65? You're 65 now? In fouls? Oh. Yeah, look at my pickups. I was so close. I messed up. If I'd brought in, instead of doing that one die on your mummy to chain push my blitzer onto your ghoul, I'd brought the other blitzer in, made it a 2 die. I reckon I maybe could have squeaked out there, but I screwed up by not committing. It was very close. It was such a good game. I love that. Great KO rolls, though. I'll take those every day. Your regen. It worked. Yeah. Good game, man. Heaps good. Love that. Well, that was the Amphibian off, and both Newt and myself have managed to don't roll because I need to hire more things. You killed my second dirty play in 2 weeks. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, the skulls were super. Look, I need to like rebuy so much of this team again. I lose linemen like no one's. And having absolutely zero damn fan factor is terrible for that. So I had to keep. Anyway, I've got enough cash now. What can I level? Rick can get sure hands. Ah, amazing. I think when I hit that low fan factor problem with this team, like not having enough money at the beginning of this season, like losing players from game 1 every single game, has meant that actually getting enough cash to buy things has been extremely difficult. And now at the end of the season, I finally have cash. But it's been every game I lose, so it's very painful. But I can buy a bunch of stuff now. That's what I want. Back up to where I could have bought an ogre, I guess. That would have been interesting. But I prefer to have the my thesis for this this season is that having a bench is better than having yeah, you killed frogs better than lizards. Correct. Okay, 2-player bench. Raphael can go bottom. So can I might start randoming this too. Oh well. But yeah. Unfortunately, Newt, that doesn't activate the bounty. The bounty is on this piece. So unfortunate. Anyways, I've got nothing else to stream, everybody. I'm gonna go decompress after that big old game. And I send people somebody else. Whom shall get raided? Let's see. What do we got? Same category. Usually BB Nut's playing. He's not. Ah, yes, I know this. Wabalabalam. Wabalabalam. Yes, we raided Wabalabalam before. And his name's fun to say. We're gonna go say hi to Wabalabalam. But hey, thanks for watching, and thank you to Fiendish Fairy and Fiendish Fairies. I think I can't see the announcement things. I can't tell if it's the correct name, but something like it wasn't Pixie. I'm pretty sure it was. Thank you for sticking around the whole stream. Sorry for not catching your follow earlier. And yeah, hopefully see you again soon next week. Yeah, go enjoy Wabalabalam. He's a relatively new player, so he will appreciate the advice. Sure. Bye.
Yeah, and you have block off the rip, yeah.